Hello, Raptors Nation. Sean Davis here for the Raptors Nation, your home for everything related to the Toronto Raptors. Unfortunately, your Raptors did wind up losing Game 1 to the Philadelphia 76ers, losing 131 to 111. Make sure you guys go check out the game recap and the film breakdown that just dropped. I discussed some things that head coach Nick Nurse could do schematically in terms of making adjustments going into Game 2. The Raptors, they do play the 76ers for Game 2 of their first-round matchup tonight on TNT at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But I have a little bit of an injury update for you guys, and it's not all good news. But I guess we could start with some good news. So Scottie Barnes, obviously, he did unfortunately injure himself. He did get hurt in Game 1, closing moments of Game 1 in the fourth quarter. He did get hurt. He got his foot, his ankle stepped on by Joel Embiid. It was a gruesome-looking injury. He seems to be in good spirits. He seems to be fine. He does have an ankle sprain. He's actually listed as out for tonight's game, per Jason Lewenberg for TSN Sports. He is out for tonight's contest. Scottie Barnes did say he's very positive, happy human being, just taking it one day at a time. And he said he initially feared the worst when Embiid came down his foot. He thought that was going to be bad. He hit the ground, was like, dang, it's just the beginning. I'm just getting started. But he was being very positive after the fact. So that is a little bit of good news about him. But he is listed as out, again, per Josh Lewenberg of TSN Sports. No Scottie Barnes for tonight's contest for against the 76ers. But Thaddeus Young, he left the game with a hyperextended left thumb, I believe, and he was listed as doubtful. He is listed as doubtful, but the team had a shoot-around earlier today, and he was out there getting shots up with his hand wrapped. So it is a possibility that Thaddeus Young could play, but he's still currently listed as doubtful as of right now. I'd expect him to maybe test the hand out, see how it feels going into the pregame, and then they'll make an ultimate decision from there. However, Gary Trent Jr., man, he is not looking likely, unfortunately, for him. Gary Trent Jr. is listed with a non-COVID illness. He was not at shoot-around this morning. He was excused from practice yesterday for that non-COVID illness. He is also listed as doubtful. So your Raptors are already down one starter in Scottie Barnes, who in my opinion is probably the Rookie of the Year. They could, unfortunately, be down another player as well in Gary Trent Jr. and even maybe another one in Thaddeus Young. Now, again, it is a little bit more likely that Thaddeus Young will play than the other two. Again, Scottie is listed as out for sure, and unfortunately, Gary Trent Jr. is not looking too good. Gary Trent Jr. again listed as doubtful with a non-COVID related illness. The team had a practice yesterday. He did not participate in it. Going back to Scottie Barnes for a quick moment, he is wearing a walking boot on his left foot, so obviously a little bit concerned there. But as I've mentioned in the past, I'm still decently confident that the Raptors could, if you want to call it an upset, sure. But I still feel decently confident the Raptors could potentially pull off an upset, if you will, tonight. And I think it's going to be a fun game, obviously. Game 3 is Wednesday, so you wonder if that's going to be enough time for Scottie and, unfortunately, Gary Trent Jr. to come back. Game 4 is Saturday, so I do expect to see those guys return in this series, but tonight is a big-time game for your Raptors. Can they get the victory tonight on the road? But again, like I mentioned in previous breakdowns, I still think Raptors fans, you have reasons to be optimistic going forward with the rest of this series. Again, go check out the most recent breakdown I did. Okay, but I really do trust head coach Nick Nurse to go in and make the proper adjustments, like they're helping too far off the corners or some of their ball screen coverages, just tying some things up. I really do feel confident that the Raptors can potentially pull off the upset, if you will, for tonight's contest. But again, quick reminder, the update for tonight's game, no Scottie Barnes. Gary Trent Jr. is listed as doubtful, and Thaddeus Young, although he did go through shoot-around with his hand wrapped, he is also listed as doubtful. Raptors Nation, comment down below what you guys think. Do you guys think the Raptors can pull this one out, or do you think that the Raptors should just go in, get healthy, get ready for Game 3 in Toronto? Comment down below. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you never miss a new video, and you're always up to date with our most recent content. For Sean Davis here for Raptors Nation, stay safe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.